Good morning, guys, or afternoon. It's 1 o'clock. I told David before he left today that my goal was to clean both the bathrooms. And I have done one bathroom, so I still have one bathroom to go. I also need to eat 3 dates and drink 2 or 3 cups of raspberry leaf tea. The tea is much easier because I mix it with cranberry pineapple juice. So it's actually kind of nice. It still has a little bit of the tea flavor, which I hate. I hate tea. It tastes like dirt and leaves, and if you disagree, you're wrong. So I need to drink 3 cups of that today. The dates, here's my issue with the dates, okay? If they looked a little nicer, it would be a little easier. But for some reason, the look of dates really freaks me out. Like, it makes me uncomfortable. I really do not like it. And obviously, like, I've seen people do they make them basically like Snickers, where they kind of put peanut butter in them and then drizzle chocolate over it. But people say that it, quote, ripens your cervix and makes your labor shorter. And if the internet tells me someone's gonna make my labor shorter or easier, sign me up. I'll do it. Whatever it is. But it's a little bit of a rough experience. So I think I'm gonna make the tea right now. And maybe that will give me a massive sugar rush, and that will be enough to make me clean the other bathroom. But for sure what it's gonna do is make me have to pee every 10 minutes. The last, I think, month or so, I was up every 2, if I was lucky, 3 hours to pee. All night long. And I thought that was frustrating. Well, now we're at the point where if I make it 2 hours, I'm lucky. Like, sometimes it's every hour. But I would say average, I make it about an hour and a half before I have to get up and pee again. All night long. I also have this really fun new symptom. I assume it's a pregnancy thing because it's never happened to me before in my whole life. And when I Googled it, it did say because I guess during 3rd trimester, you like retain a lot of water or something. Circulation isn't as good. I don't know. Something. But let me tell you, all night long, I have to make sure that I am like switching sides and moving positions. Because if I stay in the same position for more than an hour, I lose feeling in my hands. Like, they go totally numb. And then as I try and like bring them back to life, I get the pins and needles feelings throughout my entire hand. And it's not painful, but it's borderline painful. Like, it feels like the circulation is not going to my hands. And it starts to kind of hurt. And it takes me a long time. Like, I've had my foot fall asleep or something from sitting crisscross, you know? But when I tell you that, like, laying in bed, I cannot. Like, I'm, like, straightening it out. I'm putting it down. I'm, like, massaging it with my other hand. And it's rough. It's kind of freaky, like, because I can't get the feeling back in my hand. So Google says to stay hydrated. So I'm going to start drinking a lot more water, which is not going to help the other symptom that is very, very annoying. But I'd rather pee a lot than lose feeling in my hands constantly. It said you can also like wear like braces or something to make sure your wrists stay straight and so that you're not like doing this type situation at night. But between the losing feeling in my hand, because I can't go back to sleep until I regain feeling in my hands. It freaks me out to like go back to sleep and risk it still not circulating in my hand. Like there has got to be like some sort of like, if it goes on too long, your hand's gonna start to turn purple or something. I don't know. But, so that keeps me up for sometimes hours at a time. That's by far the worst side effect I've had, or symptom I've had. But, let's clean a bathroom today. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. Actually, let's make some tea first. up. Oh, did I give you guys an update on Nova's vet appointment? I don't think I did. I took Nova to the vet yesterday morning. We are officially starting kind of over, because I've already taken her to the vet for her whatever it is that is wrong with her. I took her for the first time because she came to live with us again. She was, it's such a long story. She was my dog, then I let my brother have her, then she came to live with us again. Her and my brother are deeply, deeply bonded. She loves him more than anyone else that walks planet Earth, which makes me kind of sad because I literally had her for so long before my brother came around, and as soon as my brother walked into her life, she was in love. She loves him. But anyway, when we got her back, when we were in South Dakota, I took her to the vet because she had lost a lot of weight, and her poops were bad. Like they have been the entire time I've been making YouTube videos, and you guys are probably absolutely sick and tired of hearing about how bad my dog's poops are. I took her in, they did a fecal exam and a blood test. The fecal exam showed absolutely no parasites or no nothing. It looked totally fine. The blood test, I can actually show you. No, I think I put it away. Oh yeah, I put it away. I have little folders for them in the paperwork folders. But the blood test checked for all sorts of stuff, like diabetes, cancer, enzyme issues, all of that. There were like a bunch of stuff it checked for, and all of it came back in the safe range. Like everything looked good, nothing was wrong. So we kind of just took a break and we're like, okay, well, nothing's like obviously wrong with her. Maybe she has a food allergy. Like maybe the food we were feeding, because it was chicken and rice, Blue Buffalo chicken and rice, was part of the problem. So we changed foods, and then that didn't make a difference. So we changed foods again to like a more like all natural situation. That didn't make a difference. I started putting pumpkin on her food every single day, every meal. Didn't really make a difference. We tried a probiotic. That didn't really seem to do anything. So that's what we've been doing for the last like 8 months or so. It was kind of just like changing foods, adding different things to try and get her to be normal, and she still just goes up and down. So I decided that we need to go back to the vet, because obviously it's not just like a food or a supplementation issue. Like there's something going on and it just didn't show in whatever tests they ran last time. So we need to get more tests done. So yesterday morning, I took her to the vet, and instead of just a regular fecal exam, they are doing what they call a full diarrhea panel, because her poops are very soft. They called it soft serve. But so they're doing a full diarrhea panel. She got her boosters because she was due for some vaccine boosters, and her regular like checkup exam. This is the first vet I've ever been to that like literally emailed me like a full recap of the visit. But it's just crazy to me because she's so skinny and so, I mean, she acts totally normal, which is what I told them. Like, it doesn't seem to affect her being, you know. But they break it down on like all the different things. Literally everything says she's totally fine, including her rectal exam, which is where she's having the problem. So her demeanor, behavior, very nervous, growling and barking upon entering exam room. So I do have to muzzle her when I take her to the vet. So for the oral exam, it said unable to assess, muzzled. Oral or eyes, adequate film, no squirting or discharge. Cornea lens clear, ear all looked normal. Skin, adequate skin turgor. Full clean coat, no masses, Lymph nodes, nothing enlarged, cardiovascular, no murmur, arrhythmia, or whatever the heck that word is, pulse strong, respiratory, no nasal discharge, clear lungs, no crackling or wheezing, abdominal, no distended, tense, or palpation, no masses, urogenital says small bladder, no vulvar discharge or arrhythmia. I don't know what half of this is, but basically most of it is saying like she's totally good. Ambulatory times 4. She has 4 working legs. Perfect. No lameness. Appropriate mentation, whatever that means. But literally the whole thing says she looks great and fine. So I'm hoping this panel comes back and tells us something. Literally anything, because I'm really sick of taking her in and having everything check off and look totally fine, because she's not totally fine. So what put me on that topic is tomorrow morning I have to take Scout in, and hers isn't going to be nearly this complicated. Like, it's just going to be a regular, just like little exam. They're for sure going to tell me she's a little chubby, because she is, but that's the best thing about her. She looks like a little sausage. And she has to get 4 vaccines. Sucks to be her. I also got her a new bed. I'll put a picture here because it's so freaking funny. But she has been adopting the cat's teeny tiny donut pillow that I got her, that she used to lay in under the Christmas tree. She has decided that she loved that thing. So I got her a giant one of her own, and she's currently in it. Ignore the mess of my house, but she's currently in it just hanging out. She's so freaking cute. But the cat has decided she also prefers the big one. So now the little one's going unused, and the cat keeps kicking Scout out of her own bed, and it's very sad. I just got out of the shower, and while I was in the shower, for some reason, I got this like wave of nausea, and I was not feeling great. But we got out. I'm sitting. I just needed to take a moment to compose myself or something. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's because I haven't drinking anything today at all. This morning, Scout had her vet appointment, so we went in. She needs a dental cleaning, obviously, because her teeth are gross. But I haven't decided if we're going to do that yet, because they have to put her under anesthesia, and I just hate the idea of my animals going under. I hate it. So they said that they would email me like different like treats that are good for actually cleaning their teeth and things that they recommend. But obviously, like, dogs need their teeth cleaned, like, to prevent gum disease and things like that. So I can't put it off forever. I know it's a reasonable thing for them to say because her teeth are not great. So I know I should do it. I don't like it. I don't like the idea. But she got her boosters. She has another appointment in a month for 1 more booster. The vet texted me today and said, let's see. She said, "Good morning. I wanted to give you an update on Nova's diarrhea panel. She tested negative for the most common intestinal parasites. We are still waiting for the rest of the panel, looking at different viruses and bacteria. I'll be in touch either later this week or early next week with the results. And then please let me know if you have any concerns in the meantime." And then signed her name. So far, basically I assume what has come back already is what we had already previously tested for. Like all the basic stuff, all the things that dogs could get more commonly, like, I don't know, worms or something. I don't know. But so far it's checked out. But anyway, I have decided that what I'm experiencing when I sleep, because I don't experience it during the day, it's only when I sleep. I've decided it is carpal tunnel, which is so weird. I had no idea what that even was. But when I Google like what's happening, it very much seems like it's carpal tunnel. So I ordered like these gloves that you can wear at night that basically, I think they're supposed to prevent you from like, because like when I sleep, so maybe I'm doing this or like tucked, I don't know. I'm doing something that's cutting off the circulation to my hands. But I'm pretty sure my mom has this. Or she has some sort of weird sleepy thing with her wrists where she wears braces when she sleeps. So, I don't know. But they said it can come up during pregnancy because you have like more blood circulating through or something. Anyways, I panic ordered braces yesterday. They just got delivered. I also panic ordered a dress for maternity photos, even though the photographer has maternity dresses that I can wear. I think I said this yesterday, but I have pregnancy brain, so I have no idea what I've already said in this video. But my biggest fear about trying or using her dresses is that I'm gonna look like a 4-year-old playing dress up because it's like 3-4 feet of fabric just like on the floor because I'm so freaking short. So I ordered what on normal human beings would be like one of those dresses that hit you in the mid-calf. But for me, it will hit and maybe even hit the floor. We'll see. We'll see. I think that got delivered as well. I ordered a pair of shoes that have a little bit of heel. Not crazy, like they're little booties with a little bit of heel. Just to hopefully also help with the height situation. Those deliver tomorrow. Also tomorrow, we have an OB appointment. And then, in theory, although I haven't heard from her today, so I should probably follow up with her, after the OB, we are supposed to be meeting her at her studio so that I can try on some of her dresses. Because if her dresses work and I like them enough, I'm just going to return the one I got from Amazon. Like, this was kind of just like a just in case nothing works backup. I did not eat my dates yesterday. I couldn't get myself to do it. I know I need to do it. I need to just get over it and eat the fucking dates. They're just so weird looking. Like, I hate when my food looks weird. I didn't even taste them. Like, they don't really taste like anything, at least not completely soaked in peanut butter and chocolate. They don't. But I also only drank 2 glasses of that tea when I'm supposed to drink 3. And it's already 4 o'clock, and I still need to do the white laundry because David is out of socks. And I also want to change the bedding because I washed the bedding, we're probably pushing like 5 days ago. And it's all clean, just like rolled up on a ball, sat in front of our TV waiting to be put on the bed because it's easier for me to do it while David's here so that he can also help. But yesterday he was obviously way down south and didn't get home till like 9 p.m. And then, we eat and then I just want to go to bed. He was up till 2:30 in the morning last night making slides for a meeting that he had this morning. And I don't even feel bad for him because the night before that, I told him, I sat right there and told him over and over and over, I said, do your slides. You need to do your slides. But he couldn't focus and he was distracted. And he is the world's absolutely worst procrastinator of all freaking time. So for a meeting that happened this morning, he was doing the slides at 2:30 in the morning. But anyway, I need to go to the mailroom and pick up those packages. Oh, and Nova's food. Nova's food was delivered. That's like 40 pounds. We'll see if I can lift it myself. The fact that I'm already not feeling good makes me question if I should try and lift that myself. I'm going to put it in the cart, obviously. Like, I'm not going to carry it all the way back on myself. That would be impossible. But, yeah, for some reason, and my vision started going all funny in the shower, too. Like, I was seeing spots. It was crazy. Is spotty vision a blood pressure thing or a blood sugar thing? Because it is 4 p.m. and I've had a little bit of cottage cheese, a couple slices of bacon, and a piece of toast this morning for breakfast. So I should probably eat something. I'm procrastinating going to the mailroom. I need to go. I'm gonna go. In fact, I should go right now before people start to get off work because then there's gonna be 87,000 people in there. I did it. Lifting that Chewy box is probably pushing the borders of my limits these days. But luckily somebody was coming out of the mailroom coming in as I was going out. Because for some reason you have to freaking like scan your app to get out of the mailroom. You're like locked in. It's so weird. But I literally had the Chewy box in my arms with my 2 other packages, thinking to myself, like, how am I going to scan my phone right now? And luckily somebody literally was coming in, and I was like, thank God. So, I assume this is the dress. And this little dingy thing is the wrist thingies. So, let's open these first, because that's less fun. Woo. Half finger gloves, copper compression, maximum copper advantage, non-slip grip. So they look like this. And it says arthritis, carpal tunnel, and tendinitis. Helps to relieve swelling and pain in the wrists, hands, and fingers. Stabilizes overworked muscles. Convenient open finger design, copper infused, comfort enthused, enhanced blood flow, reduces lactic acid, and increases mobility with a wearable that helps you make rapid recovery the natural way. Okay, well, let's see if they fit. That's the real question. I made David measure my hands for this, so they should fit, in theory. Well, these are not at all how I thought. These look real small. I mean, I guess they are supposed to be compression, but I mean, they feel like nothing. Like, what the heck is this gonna do? And again, I don't really need them during the day, but I feel like I'm trying to be a ninja. Like, is this not just going to cut off the circulate? Like, is it not because the blood is not circulating in my hands? Like, is this not just going to cut off the circulation more? I should probably call my mom. I think she would understand how this stuff works. She works with old people all the time, and they have issues like this. I don't understand. Honestly, she'll probably tell me, you should talk to your doctor about that. That's not good, Delaney. Wait. Well, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I guess we will try them tonight and see. I don't really know. My hopes are not high. At least they fit. The fingers aren't super tight. I would say I haven't got like thick forearms, so I feel like this is maybe too tight and these aren't tight enough. I don't know. Because online it said like you could wear braces that keep your wrist straight. These aren't going to keep my wrist straight. So like, what? I don't know. And I'm going to have to stand up probably to show you guys this, so. I really hope this is pretty. And yes, I'm doing brown and not pink because I like the idea of neutral colors. I'm determined. My one goal is to not force feed this girl to be a pink girl. If she wants to be a pink girl, that would be great. I'm a pink girl. I freaking love pink. But I'm not going to force my child into that. Whoa. What is happening? Okay. Can you kind of see, other than the fact that it looks like it has saggy boobs, and it has long sleeves, because I just feel like that's, for the year, kind of appropriate. And then it's like short, and then it goes sheer until where it would be like long. Oh man, this feels very long. I cannot believe on somebody this is supposed to hit them at the mid-calf. There's no freaking way. I refuse to believe that. with the heels, I think, how far back do I have to go for you guys to see how long this is? It definitely hits the floor, but I think with the heels, it'd be okay. Okay, it has been a couple days? I don't even know. I think a couple days since me trying on that dress. I went to my OB appointment and to meet my photographer, and number one OB appointment went all good. My carpal tunnel is getting better and worse. The gloves help a little bit for sure. It only happens maybe like twice a night now versus like every single time I would wake up. But now it does kind of affect me a little bit during the day as well. But I am drinking more water. Yesterday I did really, really good. Today, not so good, but it is only 2:30. So we're going to start chugging water right now. But the photo shoot, or the appointment with the photographer to try on the dresses for the photo shoot, went great. I definitely was not wearing the correct, like, underclothing to try on dresses. But I did find there were actually quite a few that were really pretty and cute. My concern with the ones being a little bit too long was correct about a couple of them. I really liked a couple of the white ones, but then I also kind of felt like maybe that gave too much like wedding vibe, so I didn't go with white. But she had two. One was more orange and one was more like burnt red. So not fully brown, but I do kind of, like, I'm happy with them. I liked them more than the one that I unboxed in the last clip. So I returned that one. I did get the shoes in the mail, which fit absolutely perfectly, except for I cannot get them zipped. Like, as far as length of foot-wise, it was probably one of the best fitting shoes ever. But I think, and that has to do with my carpal tunnel as well, I think my body's just, like, holding fluid. And so I think my feet are really wide right now, and I cannot get them zipped. So I did a return for those ones. I ordered another pair that I'm hoping are a little bit wider that I just picked up from the mailroom, along with all of these other things. Because now that I have the dresses that I'm going to wear, which I'll put pictures in. Just remember, my makeup was not done, my hair was not done. And actually, I think I'll crop out my face, to be honest, because I think my face in all of them, I was in the middle of talking to the photographer. But I wasn't wearing the right bra, so like I literally had a tank top on with no bra at all. So the green straps you see will not be there, obviously. But I'll show you guys the dresses here somewhere. And I haven't been wearing much makeup. Like, you know, the occasional little bit, but I haven't been wearing like a full face to wear like how I would want to look for professional photos. So I ordered makeup, the shoes, and then I ordered him 2 shirts because I'm not sure what shade of the shirt he will look better in. It's really hard because like I want him to match like neutrals, basically, is kind of what I'm going for, like the rust browns, taupey tans, like just like warm colors. But he has a very warm skin tone. He's not white like me. So I don't want to put him in a shirt that's the exact same color as his skin tone because I don't think that would look good. So I ordered 2. Obviously, we will return the one that he doesn't end up wearing. But I want to unbox this stuff with you guys real quick. And then I think we're going to use the makeup the only thing I don't have of the makeup that I ordered is foundation. But I have concealer. So I'm kind of just going to use the concealer as the foundation for now. And try and do a quick run through of how I think I want my makeup to look. And see if I like it. So we'll start with, actually, I'll show you these first, because I don't think I showed them to you. These are the ones I'm returning that I cannot get zipped, but they're so cute and I love them. I definitely like these ones more than the other ones I ordered that got delivered today. Like, look how cute these are. They're literally perfect in every way. I just like I put them on and I could not get them zipped past there. But they're so cute. I love them. But they're going back. So, have not looked at these yet. We can just hope that they're at least they're not as tall, like ankle-wise. They're like short ankles, which is why I thought maybe that they'd be better. I just hope that they're still kind of cute. They're a little darker in color, which is fine. I just showed you the pictures in theory, so like the thing is, the shoes probably aren't going to show in most of the pictures. I just like, if she told me she was going to have us like laying down for a couple of them on like a blanket, like kind of like picnic vibes, you know? And if my shoes stick out, I didn't want them to be like Air Forces, you know? And I wanted the little tiny bit of extra heel because as much as the one is really long, not like overly long, concerning long, but like it's long. It's going to be dragging on the ground a little bit. And so even just a little bit of extra heel will help. The red one though, or like the burnt red one, is really not too long at all, especially with a little bit of extra heel. I don't think it'll touch the ground at all, which is great. I guess I could try and see if I could zip these so that we can just know right now if I'm going to have to return them and then panic because I can't find shoes. Pray for me. Oh man, putting on shoes pregnant is so hard. Definitely a little tight. But what is happening with my camera right now? I can get them zipped, and that's all that matters. They're a good basic shoe. They're fine. They're definitely not as cute as the other ones. And I like the shade of the other ones more too. But they will do, and they fit really well. So that's all I can ask. Okay, so the first is a win. That's a good start. I hate opening these with you guys on camera because it's so loud, so I apologize. These are the eyebrow pencils that came in a pack of 2. They're my normal ones, so they're just, I know these work. I was just out, or close to out. And then Tarte, I got this in a different shade, okay? So I'm a little nervous about this. I love this Tarte contour. This one is Sundown. The other one I had was After Dark, and I love the After Dark one. But I usually used the After Dark one when I fake tanned all the time. So I was already a little tanner, and it was very dark. This one is a little lighter, but it's almost like more goldy, and so I don't want it to make me look orange. That is my concern. But I hope it won't be bad. I hope it works. It should work fine. Okay. Third box. I brought all my makeup out here as well, by the way. So that's all my makeup stuff and the mirror. Because we're gonna do it out here where I can be sat and comfortable because man, is she getting heavy when I'm standing up. Sorry, I'm getting my footrest out so that I can sit crisscross. I'm going to tell you right now, this chair is the best thing I ever friggin' bought. And it's not even mine. David, I think, has sat in it twice since Christmas because it's out here and I have adopted it. So I feel kind of bad. But, oh, God, I love this chair. He still uses my pink one that's in the office, and I told him we could switch them and I could sit in the pink one out here, but he knows it's comfortable, so he lets me have it. Anyway, let's see what's in this one. Oh, do I have a box cutter? Okay, box cutter. Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and one of David's shirts. Okay, let's look at David's shirt real quick, because on Amazon it said frequently returned because they run big. But he's definitely between like a medium and a large these days, so let's see how big this looks. That doesn't look big. It definitely needs to be like dried so that it's not like wrinkly. That's like, it actually feels kind of nice. But this is the first color. It's kind of like a warm toned nude taupey color. I think the other one I got is like a touch lighter than this, but we will see because it should be in the other box. Okay, well that's good. And then with like a t-shirt under it or something, just like a white t-shirt. And then obviously this one's pretty. This is in the color Fair Neutral because I'm very white right now. And just, I'm sure everyone knows exactly what this is. It's been around forever. And the last one. See, literally right now I'm losing feeling in my hand. Do you know how weird it is to do things with numb hands? It's very odd. Okay. This is the other shirt for David. I think I prefer the other color, but we'll see what he looks better in. I feel like the other color is almost too close to like skin tone for him. Like this one would be way closer to my skin tone. This would wash me out. But I think this one will be significantly lighter than his skin tone. Or it's just in my head and he's not actually as tan as I feel like he is. It's just comparably speaking to me, he is very tan. But I do think my preference would be the darker shade. I think they're both the exact same. They're at least the same brand. I really hope. I don't think they're gonna look too big on him, but this is the other shade. I just feel like it almost looks a little too yellow. Like it definitely is supposed to be like more of a off-white, like more nude color. But it just has a tinge of yellow to it, and I don't know if it's my favorite. So I'm hoping he looks good in the other one. Willow's already trying to get the boxes. And then the last thing I got is a Tartelette In Bloom just mini palette because I own 0 eyeshadows. I guess I have the It Cosmetics like stick shadow, but I wanted stuff to be able to like smoke out the corners, and then I plan on wearing fake lashes, so I needed like, I needed this dark one to be able to use as like eyeliner so that you can't see where the fake lashes hit my eyes, if you know what I mean. But I love all of these colors, so, and I think this one will match the dresses very well. And some highlight maybe or something, I don't know. I don't use eyeshadow very often, so we're gonna play with it, and which is the whole purpose of today, right now. That's what we're gonna do, so. Okay, let's do our makeup.
Feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go.
My hands hurt so bad from carpal tunnel that it hurts to even pump out this primer. It's really bad.
Now I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes, I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive.
Okay, now that we have ourselves looking ghostly, I mean, you're definitely not supposed to use concealer as foundation, but here we are.
This town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest, blow the smoke through my cigarette.
I'm feeling like maybe I should be doing this with better lighting, but
This is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes, I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me.
okay. This is what I'm considering. It is a little, I feel like this side's a little darker than this side. Could just be the lighting though. But I do want to make it a little extra dark just because in photos, you know, it can kind of like wash you out and make it not look as dark. Usually I wouldn't do the eyeliner stuff, but I'm going to because I'm going to have on fake lashes. So usually my eyes wouldn't be quite so dark. But I do think I like it. So, not mad. Will be mad when I have to go wipe all of this off and it's like a fresh face of makeup. Because it's like I guess it's 3:30. We could leave it on a little bit. It will start burning my eyes soon, though. I'm not used to makeup anymore. I do think that is where I'm going to end this vlog. I think this is going to be an insanely long vlog, to be honest, because this clip alone has been an hour. Obviously, it won't be that when I speed it up, but I think we are done. And now I'm going to go put all this makeup away and wash it off my face. But I'll see you guys in the next one.